I'm Rick Lorimer. I'm from south of Belton in Missouri. I'm a heavy equipment mechanic. I work on heavy equipment for a living. About 2.5 years ago, I started having this pain in my back that wouldn't go away. I went to a traditional type chiropractor and he worked on me for several weeks. Ended up going for an MRI and x-rays and stuff, and determined that I had a disc that was bulging or degenerative, and went to a neurosurgeon, and he said I didn't need surgery. Went to another doctor that he recommended, which was a nerve guy, and he said that with some therapy and stuff he thought I could get better, but it didn't get any better. Went to another neurosurgeon, and he was wanting to put some devices they call X-stops in there to give me space for my discs so that it would relieve the pinching on the nerves. And the insurance company denied all those procedures. We did the appeal and they denied it again. I saw the ad for Adjust4Life in the newspaper, and so I came and saw Dr. Long, and he put me in this intensive therapy. Also, I'm still trying to work, so it's kind of tough for the therapy to work like he'd like for it to. But he's been patient with me and keeps on me and keeps working with me, and I've gotten a lot better. When I first came here, I couldn't hardly stand to be standing straight up because it hurt so bad, and now I can pretty much most of the day stand up straight and do my normal activities. I still have some pain, but he's still working with me too, so it's been the best thing that I found. I mean, everybody I've talked to said surgery is the last thing you want to try, and I was ready for surgery, and now I'm thinking that I don't want to do surgery. I just want to continue with this, and as I get better, get back to being completely normal again. It was mostly in my lower back, and the pain would run down my legs as far as my calves, and it just made it really unbearable. If I would sit down or lay down, the pain would go away. So I knew that it was probably a nerve getting pinched, and the x-rays and the MRIs and stuff confirmed all that. It was extensive enough where I didn't feel like I wanted to go to work, or I didn't want to do too much around the house and stuff. But you know, my nature is not to sit around, so I'd force myself to do it. So it was hurting pretty good, and like I said, it was down my legs and clear to my calves. The pain was, and now I have hardly anything going down my legs anymore. Probably an 8 or a 9, and now I would say probably a 3 or a 2, depending on, you know, situation. Being a heavy equipment mechanic, I'm always in positions where I probably shouldn't be, and tugging and pulling on wrenches and crawled up underneath a piece of equipment or something, and that's not good, but that's the nature of my job. That's what I have to do. I think the favorite part of talking to Dr. Long, he seems like he genuinely cares, and he understands my situation probably a little more than the other doctors I've dealt with. The staff's been really great, but I think probably just part of it was when I came in the first time over the doorway, it said, you know, blessed be all those that enter in here, or however it's worded. And so I pretty much knew Dr. Long was a believer, and that was a big thing for me too, because I'm a believer, and he, I think he genuinely cares about getting me well, and he's not, you know, he had a set price for the therapy that he was going to do, and he said, when I get you better, then we'll talk about doing other things, and maybe, but for the set price, I'm going to get you well. And I think that made a lot of difference.
And be sure to continue to check out our Facebook page for updates, events, and information on how to stay healthy. And be sure to check out our website, www.adjust4life.net.